Hey everybody, it's TumescentPie. I'm going to be bringing you a build that I kind of came up with today after watching some stuff on Cat's stream. I saw a Terran do an all-in that I thought was pretty interesting, and then Cat's thoughts on it were kind of enlightening. So I kind of modified what I saw, and then just kind of attacked a platinum player. So let's jump into that game. Again, this was on an unranked game, just against a platinum player, because my unranked MMR is a little bit lower than my ranked. I'm going to go command center first. I'm going to speed up just a little bit through this. We'll be at ×4. I think the depot's on the wrong side. I mean, obviously it's on the wrong side, not I think it is. So we'll get the command center up. He gets a drone in base. He's going to hide it over here for a little while, or he's going to scout around it, then he's going to hide it. Which is okay. I mean, I leave it around because it's not worth my time as long as he doesn't proxy hatch. I'm going to go make sure that he doesn't proxy hatch in just a moment. There we go. So he hasn't proxy hatched. I'm okay. What I was saying, let me pause for a second here. I did take double gas right afterwards, and I would definitely, the reason I'm posting this video is because I'd like if anybody can optimize this build or show me a better way to do exactly what I'm doing. But what I was saying about it being on the wrong side is that if this depot were on the other side, then this add-on gets to be proper. I can add on extra depots behind it, and then if he does Baneley and bust, I can have Marines standing, up here. I have to bust through several depots just to get to everything. Also, the other, I guess, advantage that I gain from this is that he's going to see that I don't have my command center down here, so he might go looking for it on the map and be a little bit confused, so it might buy me a little bit of extra time or extra, anything from the Zerg. But this Zerg did respond by going with an extra hatchery. I believe this is the right response. I think that this is what most Zerg will do, around my level anyway. Like I said, I'm in Diamond on my ranked account currently, so it's close. I mean, Diamond and Platinum aren't a huge difference as far as decision making, as far as what I can tell. I'm going to go for a factory. After my factory, I'm going to get an armory and a second factory. I stacked up a lot of minerals and gas with this one, and I believe it's because I've got the double command center. I do end up spending the money. I think that it could be more optimum in terms of the money that I'm getting. Maybe adding on more barracks, but I'm not sure, because what happens is that I'm going to start saving gas so that I can double produce siege tanks. I do want the double production of siege tanks, and if I take the factory earlier, then I only get 1.5 production. So I don't know. I think the bank helps, but I'm not smart enough to figure that out yet. So reactored Marines, reactored Hellbats, and then siege tank production 2 at a time. Still producing SCVs. Basically, the reason for that is that I'm going to bring SCVs on this push. Alright, so now I'm going to move out. It's 9:30. My vision is really weak right now. I don't know what he's got. I don't know, I don't know what to expect. I should probably have made maybe one Hellion instead of a Hellbat, because then it'll just naturally lead the army, which would let me know if there's like burrowed Banelings could be on the path, a Ling army, a Roach army, whatever could be out there. If he's on 2 base, he could have mutas right now, which would be kind of scary. I mean, there's not much that I can do about muta other than I can start to produce Thors eventually once I start getting my gas up. The 10 SCVs that I pulled, I could have actually pulled more. I just pulled 10. I could have actually pulled all the way down to where I'd have 16 left, so I could have pulled another 14. So I could have pulled 24 SCVs. If you look at my unit count, I'm at 42. So I could have pulled quite a few SCVs and had even more with my push. Or I can take these extra 14 workers or so, or 16 workers, and just have 2 base saturation when I move out. Again, I don't think this is optimal. It's just what I did. I would like to see you know, what other people have to say about it. My army of destruction just runs along. It kills basically everything in its path. I A-moved it in, and I actually was... I started to look away from it as it actually got up to his base, which is bad. I'm looking at my base. At this point, I should have pulled the SCVs and transferred. But it didn't really matter. I mean, it was game over at this point because he just doesn't have anything. And again, this part is very important. I think that when I actually do this push against a player who has an army or is a higher level or whatever, I do need to make sure that I siege up on time, get the sieges spread apart, and get the Hellbats and SCVs to surround the tanks properly so that the Lings cannot surround. And then if he does have roaches, that they just get pushed back. And then I can slowly push this forward while continuing to produce tanks and all of that stuff. Right here I stopped my tank production, primarily due to my bad micro, macro, everything. I also accidentally pulled 2 SCVs with that were mining gas when I pulled those. I did hotkey them. I just kind of drag selected and hotkeyed, but I guess I drag selected closer to the command center and ended up with, you know, with these 2 SCVs instead of the other ones. So if I drag select in the middle of the patch to do that, it'd probably be better. Other notes and thoughts. Like I said, there is a supply discrepancy here. And I believe that's mostly just based on the difference in league. This is, when I play on ranked, it's a little bit smurfy still. I haven't really caught up to my proper MMR playing on ranked. But yeah, if you guys have any notes, thoughts, comments, concerns, whatever on this build, I definitely appreciate it. I want to work on this, kind of narrow down a build order on it. Obviously, I'll work on it my own during my, you know, my stream. You'll see this type of all-in happen a little bit more as I try to perfect it. I think this could be a nice stylistic push from me. I don't know. I'm not good at this game yet, but I would love to be. So again, comments, likes, upvotes, whatever. I don't care. Whatever you do, whatever YouTube has, I don't even know. I don't go to YouTube enough, I guess. So give it whatever you can and let me know. Thank you.